Okay, so this is kind of another Fix It Friday kind of projects. This is an old power supply unit from an old, like a desktop computer, and it failed and was producing no output. So there was no power coming into the main motherboard circuit cable, or even like the hard drive or power or floppy drive cables. There was no power at all. But all indications inside of the main board, the power was coming in. And measuring the power at the fuse, which is that device there was 110 volts coming in. So at least the power cord and the input side was fine. So everything I read online said the most likely failure mode for this kind of a power supply are the condensers, that they will fail, and when they do fail, the contents, the electrolytes, will begin to bulge or swell, and so you'll end up with the top of the can here. Is this one a good one? The top of the can will start to bulge out. So this one's got a little bit of a bulge. Here's a better one. Shows you a much more pronounced bulge on top there. And ultimately there were 6. So here's a really good one. There were 6 that I had to replace. And it's a condenser. It's kind of like a battery, but it holds a specific charge, in this case 2200 microfarads, which means it'll charge and discharge at a known rate. And so that is used in conjunction with other components here to produce some specific voltages. And specifically, this computer power supply needs to produce 5 volts, 12 volts, 3.3, 3.3 negative, and 5 volt negative. So it's actually 5 different power outputs generated. But now, as you can see, the fan is turning and it's working again. And I can hook up the meter here, which is running in DC power mode. I can plug it in to the hard drive cable and then hook it up to the yellow wire. And stick it in there. There's the yellow wire and then one of the black wires. There we go. So now that's hooked up to the yellow wire, which is 12 volts. And indeed it's 12 volts. And then the other side of that connector is the red, which is the 5 volts. And there we go. So there's on the red side. And there's 5 volts. So at least the 5 and the 12 are good. I also tested the power at the main motherboard control cable, but that's much more difficult to do with one hand. But hey, how about that? Another good project here.